Refereeing this contest will be Don Koharski. The linesmen are Mike Civic and Ray Scapinello. This copyrighted simulcast is being seen on Home Sports Entertainment and is being heard on Talk Radio 570 KLIF. It's authorized under rights granted by the National Hockey League solely for the entertainment of our audience. Any publication, retransmission, or other use of the pictures, descriptions, and accounts of this game without the express written consent of the Dallas Stars Hockey Club is prohibited. The announcers on this broadcast are employed by the Dallas Stars.
Fans, please direct your attention.
All set to go at center ice. The Stars will be defending the zone to our left. The Red Wings defending the zone to our right. And a couple of pretty good centers out there to work the draw right now. Mike Modano is leaning in to work the faceoff. And Mike Sillinger ends up taking it. The game's underway, and so is the season. Now they tie up on the far boards. The puck cleared back to the blue line. And the Stars come back on the right wing. Here's Varvio into Russ Courtnall. Courtnall couldn't get the shot off. It's taken behind the net. Wrap-around attempt. Oh, right in front. And Sillinger was there to hold off the Stars player on the play. And we're going to have a minor penalty for hooking. Just 22 seconds into the hockey season. And Dallas will have the power play.
And a penalty call on the Detroit Red Wings right out in front of their own goal. Looked like there could have been a pair called, as right after the initial hook was called on the Red Wings player Vladimir Konstantinov, there was a high stick thrown in the direction of Russ Courtnall. There was a scramble in front of the net. The Stars with some good pressure out front. Dallas going with a different line than what we've seen in preseason. A lot of speed on this line and a lot of finesse. Mike Modano in the middle. Jarkko Varvio maintains the right wing. And the left wing in Ulf Dahlin's stead, Russ Courtnall. This is a firepower line, and they're out there on the power play.
Detroit did a pretty good job in the preseason when they were shorthanded. They killed off 60 of the 6-7 penalties they took during the preseason. That works out to 90%. That's a very good penalty killing rate. But Sillinger is off the ice for hooking, and right now the Stars have the power play. Here's Sergei Fedorov, has it taken away. Now it's poked outside the blue line. The Red Wings on the rush. Walking in is Yzerman, centers it. And we have a whistle now at the other end, and this will be interference called. Referee Don Koharski is signaling a minor penalty, this time against Dallas. And so now the Stars will have a player coming to the box. 2 minutes for interference. Time of this penalty at 36 seconds. And skating off the ice to take a seat in the penalty box is going to be Jarkko Varvio.
Varvio gets flagged for the interference penalty. And Mike, you got to be careful of these Detroit Red Wings. Last year they led the league in shorthanded goals. Stevie Yzerman, the man breaking with the puck, had 7 of them. You got to get back and you got to chase them down. That's what the Stars attempted to do, but Varvio called for interference, an offsetting minor penalty which nullifies the Stars' first power play opportunity of the game.
4 skaters aside out there now, plus the goalkeepers. And the Stars start out. Lots of open ice as the puck is cleared up to center. And here is Courtnall up to the blue line. Dumps it in, and now Jim Johnson has it taken away. It's flipped back out to center. Here comes Fedorov down the left wing for Detroit. Sergei Fedorov with a blast. It goes wide of the goal, and now it angles off the boards all the way back inside the Detroit zone. And Cheveldae is there to hold it behind the net. The Wings started out. Fedorov leads the attack, overskates the puck, loses it in the neutral zone, and has to get help now. Paul Coffey, the Red Wings' fine defenseman, comes back to pick it up. Coffey wearing uniform number 77. Linesman Mike Civic says the play is onside. The crowd thought that the Stars had been impeded there unfairly as their player broke across the blue line. Mike Modano is back in his end now to try and battle with Steve Yzerman. Yzerman to try and chase it. The puck cleared out of the zone to center. Here comes Darian Hatcher on defense to the blue line of Detroit. Throws it back inside the Red Wing zone, and it's in behind the goal. Cleared off the boards to Paul Cavallini. A slap shot. Oh, and a pad save made there by the goaltender, Tim Cheveldae of Detroit. Now the Red Wings blast it back inside the Star zone. Hard hit thrown in the corner. Tenorti was bumped from behind. He gives it right back now to Sheldon Kennedy. Only 14 seconds left, and the penalty to Sillinger expires, and the Red Wings will be back at full strength. In across the line comes Cavallini. He throws it into the corner. Now Cavallini Cavallini in to throw a hit and throws a punishing check there on the play. Now here come the Red Wings back on the attack. Steve Chason across the line. Konstantinov with a blast, and Ludwig got a piece of that to deflect it wide. And the Stars about to get their player Varvio back out of the box, and now both teams are at full strength as Sillinger's penalty has expired. So is Varvio's, and 5 skaters aside out there now in this hockey game, plus the goalkeepers. Long slap shot back inside the Dallas zone. Dino Cicerelli bumped on the play. He's checked by Craig Ludwig of Dallas, and the puck bounds back inside the Red Wing zone to our right. Played off the right wing boards and up ahead on the center ice line. Here comes Greg Johnson with it for Detroit. Passes it back. Slap shot. Knocked down in front. That was blocked by Keith Primo of the Red Wings. Primo inadvertently stopped his own teammate's shot, and as the Stars clear it, Coffey touches the puck. Icing is called. This is the Dallas Stars Hockey Network.
To Reunion Arena, Stars and the Detroit Red Wings opening night. Scoreless game, 3.5 minutes in.
Puck drawn now over to the left wing boards inside Dallas ice as Don Koharski tries to get out of the way. It's tied up on the backboards. And check there, Neil Broughton in to throw a hit. The Red Wings control, now it's stolen back by Broughton. Here comes Broughton to center ice. Over on the right wing. Gets across the line, and as he tries to throw it in front of the net, the Wings are able to clear it. Lidstrom back on defense, made the play. Now here's Broughton to steal it. Broughton behind the net, centers in front, a shot, a save, a rebound, knocked wide. Broughton a shot, and another save, and another rebound, and a goal scored by Dallas. The very first Dallas Stars goal, and Neil Broughton wouldn't be denied. He just kept pounding away at the Red Wing net. The Stars lead 1-0.
And isn't it fitting that the Stars' all-time leader in games played and scoring scores the first goal for the Dallas Stars? Shane Churla does a great job to clear space so Broughton can operate behind the net. There's a flurry of action in front of the Detroit Red Wings net. Tim Shovelday got a piece of it 2 or 3 times. The puck is finally sent his way from Broughton's stick, and it goes off of a skate in front. Broughton just stays with it and overpowers Shovelday from close in.
Time of the goal, 3:51 of the first period. Broughton's first goal and the first Dallas Stars goal scored here in the National Hockey League at Reunion Arena. Now more pressure from Dallas. Paul Cavallini, a drive, and it's deflected just wide. Now it's chased into the corner. Puck centered out front, the backhand shot, and a goal! Pressure on Tim Shovelday, and the Stars just keep pounding away. Now it's 2-0.
They left an open man out at the right point, did the Red Wings. Nobody saw Paul Cavallini sneaking in. He put the shot on goal that started the action and then winds up back out in front off a Red Wing player's skate on the backhand stick of Mike Modano. And number 9, the first goal of the season for last year's leading scorer of the Dallas Stars. They're getting them from the likely culprits. Broughton at 3:51, and just 38 seconds later, Mike Modano makes it 2-0.
Red Wings will be trying to settle it down now, but the Stars want to keep this pace going. They're out front 2-0 in this game before a rabid crowd. Here's Bob Probert. Red Wing tough guy takes it across the line. He's checked by Jimmy Johnson, and the puck is cleared now back out to center ice. Dumped back inside the Dallas zone. Turned around, and quickly here comes Gagne. In on the right wing to Trent Platt, but the play is called offside. They're announcing the first Dallas goal right now, Neil Broughton's goal.
His first of the season, assisted by number 17, Mike McPhee. Time of goal, 3:51.
Mike McPhee getting that assist at 3:51. And we should be hearing Modano's now.
Number 9, Mike Modano.
Modano scoring at 4:22.
Assisted by number 26, Russ Courtnall, and number 14, Paul Cavallini.
Courtnall and Cavallini assisting. Ralph, I can't imagine a better start to this season.
So often, Mike, on opening night, there's so much adrenaline flowing in the first period, so much going positive for the home team that you try, if you're the visitors, to just outlast this first period barrage.
Now Detroit tries to mount some pressure, but it's stolen, and here comes Russ Courtnall for Dallas. Drop pass at the blue line. Walking in, another drop pass. That's taken away by Probert. He's tripped up. A stolen puck. A backhand pass swept away to the corner. And now the Red Wings finally cleared outside the line to center ice. In across the blue line. Here comes the dangerous Yzerman. He fires. Andy Moog with the save.
First time we'll hear Moog of many times this season. Andy Moog plants himself out on the top of his crease. Moog, a very fundamentally sound traditionalist as a goaltender, and he's out there to cut down the angle on Steve Yzerman, not give him much to shoot at, and that's a good idea because Yzerman led the Red Wings in scoring with 137 points last year, 58 goals. Stevie Y has Fedorov breaking down the right wing, opts to shoot the puck, and Moog is there to turn it away.
If ever there was a chance for Detroit to try and steal some of this thunder, that was the opportunity.
Yzerman, Fedorov breaking in, and Moog just stopped him.
The Stars come back. Here's Shane Churla to center ice over on the right wing. Now to Ulf Dahlen. Dahlen centers it. And it's swept away before Evason could get a stick on it. Dean Evason turns it around. And now the Red Wings control again as they work it back out to center. Finally, it's taken at the Detroit blue line. And here's Paul Coffey for the Red Wings. Over to Nicholas Lidstrom. Lidstrom across the Dallas line. Over to Sheldon Kennedy. Puts it in the right wing corner. Sean Burr is there to take it. He's checked on the play. Now they tie up there. Shane Churla moves it along the boards, and Lidstrom is back to get it. Finally, it's Churla to chase it behind the Dallas net to our left. Centering pass picked up by Dahlen. He clears outside the line. This will bounce all the way back inside the Red Wing zone and allows Dallas at least a chance to change the line. Detroit has not changed up. Here comes Darian Hatcher. Shoots it back inside the Red Wing zone. Now we get a new lineup of Red Wings on the ice. And the Wings start out. Lidstrom over on the right wing. Dumped back into the Dallas zone. Andy Moog puts it behind the net. 2-0 the score. The Dallas Stars have the lead here in the first period. They've outshot Detroit 8-2. Here's a shot on the right wing. Blocked as Churla fired a drive, and Cheveldae cleared that. Now another hard hit thrown by Churla. The crowd likes him here in the first period. He's been bouncing Red Wings off the boards. Keith Primo leads it ahead to center ice. Taken back to the blue line of Dallas, and Hatcher strides to center, now dumps it inside the Red Wing zone. Once again, Dallas changing up the line. Stars dump it in. Cheveldae holds it behind the net for Chason, and now defenseman Steve Chason of Detroit works it ahead to the center line. Here's a pass over now to Greg Johnson. Johnson walking into Primo, flips it in front for Cicerelli, but it's picked off by Gagne. Dave Gagne for Dallas, in across the line, in front of shot. Oh, and a great play there by Cheveldae as he was able to rob James Black, who had a terrific scoring opportunity on the right wing. The puck is frozen in the corner now, and play is called. The Stars lead the Red Wings 2-0. This is the Dallas Stars Hockey Network.
Spoken in the opening announcements, but after a play that he just made, I better reconsider. Gagne throws it up the slot, and Black with a terrific move. It looked like he had Cheveldae beat on the glove side, but just missed by an inch.
I thought he was going to score there. Mike Forens with Ralph Strangis here at Reunion Arena. 2-0 Dallas Stars over the Detroit Red Wings. 12 minutes to play in the first period. And the puck is frozen now right at the Dallas blue line. And the atmosphere in this building is absolutely electric tonight. You'll want to order your 1993 inaugural season t-shirt right now because it's 100% cotton. It's available in sizes small to extra large and available for only $14 plus tax and $3 shipping and handling.
And while you're at it, with all this inaugural season stuff going on, how about the yearbook? To order, call 214-GO-STARS. Lots of inaugural year merchandise. You want to get it because it will be a collector's item.
All kinds of great merchandise being put together here for the Dallas Stars inaugural season. Tie up in the corner, the puck cleared behind the net. Here's Sillinger to chase it. Works it up the boards to the point. It's kept in there as Vladimir Konstantinov keeps it inside the line. The Stars control now, and Grant Ledyard is on the ice to take it. Here's Ledyard off the right wing boards for Ulf Dahlen. Dahlen strides to center, but it's cleared by Konstantinov back inside the Dallas zone. And Captain Mark Tenorti works to center. Feeds a pass out to Broughton. He's across the blue line. Broughton feeding it over to Churla. Back to Broughton, takes it behind the net. Neil Broughton held up in the corner, and now Bob Probert works it for Detroit out to center ice. He gives to Fedorov. Fedorov across the line. Held up on the play. Tries to pass to Yzerman. But it's picked off now by Broughton, and Broughton starts back. On the left wing. Dumped across the line, back inside the Red Wing zone. We've got one of the Stars players knocked down on the ice. It looks like Shane Churla is the man who's hit. And referee Don Koharski is going to call a penalty here. 2 minutes for roughing, and this will be against Bob Probert. And that's a matchup that a lot of people would like to see. Churla against Probert, two very, very tough hockey players.
A lot of guys will say that Bob Probert is the reigning heavyweight champion in the National Hockey League's fisticuffs department after defeating Ty Domi last year at Madison Square Garden. Probert comes into this game, and he's got an eye open for Shane Churla, who's been really running roughhouse. The Stars tonight have been hitting everybody on the ice for the Detroit Red Wings. It has been a very physical game so far in the first half of this first period. Dallas Stars have been dictating a physical tempo, and the Red Wings have responded there with a cheap penalty.
This gives Dallas the man advantage once again. Time of the penalty, 9:21. It's Probert for roughing. Cavallini back at the right point. Feeds to the left side. Grant Ledyard a high drive. That's deflected up off the glass. Back into the corner, and the Red Wings struggle. They're shorthanded. They try to clear the puck. But the Stars keep the pressure on. Now it's finally cleared by Keith Primo, and he sends it back inside Dallas ice. 1:25 left in the Dallas power play. 2-0 the score. The Stars have the lead on goals by Neil Broughton and Mike Modano. On the right wing side, here is Dave Gagne. Stick handles into the corner, gives it off to Ulf Dahlen. Now a centering pass is taken by Primo, and finally it's Chason who hammers it off the boards and clears it all the way back inside the Stars zone. Grant Ledyard at his own blue line, twisting and turning to avoid his checker, now starts it out to center ice. Play broken up by Dallas Drake of Detroit. Backs it up inside the Stars zone, and here's Ledyard to take over again for Dallas. Grant Ledyard, a power play specialist. He's got a good slap shot. Fires the puck back inside the Detroit zone. Dallas Drake hangs on there with Mike Modano. Now it's cleared back to the blue line, kept in by Mark Tenorti of Dallas. Stars keeping the pressure on, but taken away before Tenorti could get it, and cleared all the way down the ice by Sillinger of the Red Wings. 20 seconds to go now in the power play. Cavallini has it taken away by Fedorov. He's in alone. Oh, and he shot it wide. Now taken in behind the Dallas net to the corner. Great scoring opportunity there for the Red Wings. And Fedorov, who doesn't miss often, missed there, but Yzerman does not. Steve Yzerman picks off the puck just after Fedorov had blown a beautiful scoring opportunity. And there is the first Detroit Red Wing goal of this game. Steve Yzerman on the power play, coming at 11:14.
Beware of the winged wheel when they are shorthanded. Detroit last year scored 18 shorthanded tallies, and even more threatening on the road. The Wings led the league with 11 away from Joe Louis Arena in Detroit. Stevie Yzerman had 7. The Red Wings' first goal this season, a shorthanded goal. And it was work up front by Sergei Fedorov and Paul Coffey. How's that for some penalty killers? Those are very offensive-minded players. They look for those kind of opportunities when they're shorthanded, and they cashed in with Yzerman's first of the season.
How many times do you see that happen? Only 6 seconds left. And the Stars were the team that had the pressure on most of the time. But the Red Wings taking advantage, and they score against the Dallas power play. A shorthanded goal for Detroit. It's Yzerman's first goal of the season at 11:14.
A shorthanded goal, assisted by number 91, Sergei Fedorov.
Fedorov gets an assist. And so does Coffey. Coffey and Fedorov help out Yzerman. It's 2-1 Dallas. This is the Dallas Stars Hockey Network. Stars for hooking at 11:47. Ralph, the Red Wings have a very potent power play, and they'll have a chance here to go to work on it.
Big guns all over the ice. You have to be very sound fundamentally. Try not to let them get started. Play a good box if they attack.
Paul Coffey back in his own zone now. He'll be back there to play that blue line point. Leads it up to Nicholas Lidstrom. He'll be on the other side. The puck thrown back inside the Dallas zone now to our left. Here's Steve Yzerman against the right wing boards. Bumped on the play by Mike McPhee. McPhee out front with Broughton to kill the penalty. Tenorti is in front of the net. Here's a pass to Yzerman. He takes the pass at the goal line next to the goal and finally skates to the corner, forced there by Darian Hatcher. Yzerman back to the point. Coffey, a blast. That just missed the net wide. Now over in the corner. It's worked loose, and again, Fedorov is there to take it. Now Fedorov's helmet is knocked off by Tenorti. Sergei Fedorov keeps it going. We're nearing the 1 minute mark remaining in the Detroit power play. Slap shot. Right on goal. It hits Cicerelli in front, but Andy Moog got a piece of it and sweeps it away all the way back into the Red Wing zone. 2-1 score. The Stars have the lead over the Red Wings, and here's Lidstrom over on the right wing side. Dumps it in with the help of Fedorov. Dean Evason in the penalty box here, serving a hooking call for another 38 seconds. Paul Coffey at the left point. Rink wide pass goes into the right wing corner for Fedorov, still without his helmet. Sergei Fedorov centers it in front. Coffey fires just wide of the goal. Now over it comes to Lidstrom. Back to Cicerelli. 20 seconds left in the Evason penalty. The Stars are shorthanded. A pass to Coffey, hops past his stick and comes all the way out to center ice. Lidstrom on the right wing for Fedorov. Offside against Detroit with 12 seconds to go in the Evason penalty.
The high-octane Motor City juggernaut is so lethal with the man advantage. Last year, to the tune of the best in the business, Detroit scored 113 goals on 454 power play opportunities, a 24.9% conversion rate. That's awfully good and a full percentage point better than the Pittsburgh Penguins and Mario Lemieux.
They were even good in the preseason. They scored 11 times out of 56 chances for 20%, and that's just when you're working players in and out of the lineup. I mean, these guys are a team born to score goals, and that's what a lot of people feel is going to really make the difference for them in getting to the finals this year. Can their goaltending hold up, though? That's a bigger question, I think, for Detroit.
And the man behind the bench, Scotty Bowman, also a guy that might be able to help him take that extra step. The Red Wings brought him in this year as the head man. He is the all-time winningest coach in National Hockey League history, has 6 Stanley Cup championships, coached the Stars head coach, Bob Gainey. Scotty Bowman, a legend in Montreal. He's now the man behind the bench in Detroit.
Now, Ralph, we have 12 seconds left in the Dean Evason penalty. But Steve Yzerman has now been sent to the penalty box for Detroit. The time of his penalty, 13:35. Unsportsmanlike conduct. Probably something he said to Don Koharski.
I'm sure he reacted. He felt he was pulled down in front of the Stars net. He does have a case to plead. However, when you plead it the wrong way, they're going to flag you, as Koharski just did.
Evason's penalty's over. Now Dallas has the power play as he comes out of the box. Walking in is Barbio. And he's tripped up on the play and crashes into the Red Wing goal. Cheveldae backs into the net. The net has been dislodged, and Cheveldae is a little slow in getting up, finally rolling over down to his knees, and that was quite a collision in front of that Red Wing goal.
One of the big surprises in training camp is Jarkko Varvio from Finland, and they say what really surprised the coaches about this guy is his ability and his willingness to take the hit and go to the front of the net. Lots of times the European players don't like to mix it up or don't like to pay the price out front. They compare him to another player who likes to pay the price, Dino Cicerelli, who's wearing number 22 for the Detroit Red Wings. That collision, as Varvio crashed into the post, means Tim Cheveldae is getting looked at by the Detroit Red Wings training staff.
What an awful instant that is on a play like Varvio had there, where you lose that puck in your skates. That pass came right to his skates, and as he tried to kick it loose and get it out, that was all the time that was needed for the check to be thrown. And of course, Cheveldae crashed into the goal post. That was where he was hurt. He's having a little skate out there now just to make sure he's all right as trainer John Wharton comes out to have a look at him. Vincent Riendo on the ready just in case he's needed.
They're traveling with 3 goaltenders. Peter Ing is also on the trip. They say he's played pretty well in the preseason, and they're carrying the extra goaltender. He's traveling with the Red Wings, although he's not dressed for tonight's game as only one backup. Vince Riendo is.
Riendo had the helmet on there and was out on the ice having a bit of a skate, trying to stretch. It's terrible. You can be as ready as you want before a game, But if you're called upon as that backup goaltender, all of a sudden you've got to get ready right now.
And a lot of times, it's a guy who'll go 10, 12, 15 games. You'll be sitting and sitting and sitting and sitting, and you'll wonder if you're ever going to get your shot.
2-1, the Dallas Stars lead the Detroit Red Wings. We have 5 minutes and 50 seconds to go here in the first period. Mike Forns with Ralph Strangis calling the action tonight here at Reunion Arena. Mike Modano back at the right point. 1:15 left on Yzerman's penalty for unsportsmanlike conduct. Modano a shot. Cheveldae makes the save and slaps the puck to the corner on the rebound. Now Modano again back at the blue line. Skates along the right wing boards. Backs it up to the point man, Grant Ledyard. It's knocked free. And finally Sean Burr is able to get it out of the zone to center ice. Jam up over on the far boards as Mark Tenorti right in front of the Red Wing bench takes some hits but clears the puck. Barbio across the line tries to center. Tenorti ends up going to the corner after it on the left wing. He throws it behind the net. And back at the goal to get it is Dean Evason. And it's cleared by the Red Wings off his stick. Konstantinov sends it all the way down. 30 seconds left now in the Dallas power play. Dallas Drake back checking as the puck cleared to Cavallini at center. Breaks inside the blue line of Detroit. Throws to the corner. Now it's cleared out of there by Aaron Ward, one of the rookies on this Red Wing squad. Cleared to the blue line. Kept in by Gagne. And swept past Cavallini by Sillinger, who pushes it all the way back inside the Dallas zone. Time running out. Yzerman's ready to come back now from the penalty. 4.5 to go here in the first period. Detroit is at full strength, and Cavallini works the puck over to Dave Gagne. Gagne walking in, backhand shot, knocked down by Lidstrom. Into the corner it goes. Aaron Ward throws a hit there, and now Trent Platt for Dallas back to the blue line. It's kept in. Gagne tries to pick it up on the left wing boards, but it's stolen, and Fedorov comes back now for Detroit. Here's Sergei Fedorov, taken away by Dean Evason. Evason with the puck at the blue line, and a trip call there as Dallas's Trent Platt is upended. We've got a minor penalty coming for Detroit, and that means Dallas is on the power play. This is the Dallas Stars Hockey Network. That they allowed a few liberties in the early moments of this game when Dallas jumped out to the lead. They had a lot of great scoring chances and a lot of room around that Dallas net.
Well, Detroit's done a good job, though, of trying to get the tempo back to a normal hockey game because Dallas came out with so much emotion after this opening night crowd and enthusiasm here. Detroit on a very big penalty kill right now. The Stars to go up by another 2-goal margin is not something Detroit wants to do. They pretty much outlasted the Storm. Now they just got to try and suck it up again.
At the blue line, the puck comes out of the zone, and as it's cleared back in, there's a delayed offside on. All the Stars have to get out. They do not. Finally, the puck is cleared, so there's no whistle to stop play, and it's sent all the way back inside the Dallas zone. 1:35 left to go in Konstantinov's tripping penalty. Konstantinov plays for the Red Wings, and that means Dallas has the extra man advantage here. 5 skaters to 4. Ulf Dahlin a slap shot. Cheveldae makes the save. He can't find the rebound and finally rolls over. It appears to be under his right arm as he lays sprawled on the ice. And he stops the action.
Ulfie Dahlin coming up back-to-back 35-goal seasons for the Dallas Stars. He's a very dangerous player, good with his hands, and he tries to shoot the puck quickly. That is his forte. Before the goaltender is ready to stop it, it goes off of his stick, and Cheveldae is in front to knock it down. Tim Cheveldae, after suffering the collision in the first period earlier with Jarkko Barbio, is now making his way off the ice at Reunion Arena. With 3 minutes 15 seconds remaining in the first period, they're going to get a better look at that knee. He just extended again to make the save. Vince Riendo will come in and spell Cheveldae, pulled off the bench. 16 minutes 45 seconds into the first period of game 1.
Number 37, Vince Riendo.
Well, right now, Riendo comes into this contest with Cheveldae being the goalkeeper of record, of course, with Dallas leading 2-1. They figure who the winner is and who the loser is, according to who the goaltender is, a little differently than they do a baseball pitcher. It's in hockey whoever gives up the winning goal. So Riendo, who is in there now, could still take the loss, or he could get the victory. But right now, and as it stands at 2-1, it is Cheveldae the goalkeeper of record. At the left point, Mark Tenorti, a slap shot that goes wide of the Red Wing net. Now it's chased into the corner. 45 seconds to go in the minor penalty to Konstantinov of Detroit. Vincent Riendo is the goaltender now for the Red Wings. 2:27 to go here in the first period. Dallas had 13 shots on Cheveldae. More action in the Red Wing zone. The Stars doing a great job of keeping it in, but now Fedorov steals the puck. He starts ahead, walks in, fires. Andy Moog with the save. Just as the Stars were being applauded in the Red Wing zone for keeping pressure on the Red Wing net, Fedorov stole the puck right at the blue line and skated from there, pushing it ahead, and tried to out-hustle Tenorti. Had a tough job doing it, but as he walked in and fired from close range, Andy Moog had the angle played perfectly and stopped him, shutting the door to keep it 2-1 our side. 11 seconds to go in that minor penalty. The Dallas power play still has time. James Black hip checked at center ice by Aaron Ward. And again, the Red Wings return the puck back to the Dallas zone. Power play is over now, and Detroit is back at full strength. The puck cleared back inside the Red Wing end, and here's Konstantinov playing it off the boards. Out to center ice for Dallas Drake. Stolen puck. James Black winds, fires a shot. Riendo makes his first save. And now the puck cleared all the way down the ice back inside the Dallas zone once again. A minute and a half to go here in the first period. Yzerman with that shorthanded goal. Other than that, it has been all Dallas Stars in this first 20 minutes of play. Andy Moog with some big saves on the opportunities where he was tested. Other, as we said, than that shorthanded effort by Steve Yzerman. Here's Ludwig. As it knocked free to the corner, played to the point, chase on a blast, save made by Moog. And now Gagne sprints to center ice, winds up his long slap shot, stopped by Riendo. We're in the final minute of play here in the first period. Lead pass out to Chason, works it to center ice as the Red Wings try to get one quickly here to tie this game up, but Andy Moog works it off the boards. James Black to center, now to Churla. Stars trying to keep a line change going as it's hooked to the blue line and now played away there. The Stars have to hustle back as the Red Wings come walking in. Here's Ray Shepherd with the puck for Detroit. 30 seconds to go in the period. Over to Paul Coffey at the left point. His slap shot deflected wide to the corner now by Mike McPhee. Right in front of the net. Moog slaps it away. 20 seconds to go in the period. Back come the Stars. Churla races to the blue line. And now we've got a pair of minor penalties as McPhee was involved over there with the Red Wings' Ray Shepherd. Let's see if those two are going to be the players who head to the box. It's going to be Ray Shepherd for Detroit. And now Mike McPhee for Dallas. And they're just going to send those players both right back to the dressing room since we only have 18 seconds left in the period. More than likely roughing calls here from Don Koharski. So this won't affect the manpower situation. It's Shepherd and McPhee going off at the 1942 mark of the first period. And until we hear otherwise, we're going to say those are roughing penalties from referee Don Koharski, as those two got tied up on the way back to the bench when they were about to change the lines. Face-off in neutral ice right between the red line and the Detroit blue line. And Mike Civic, 6 feet 9 inches tall, ready to drop the puck here for the face-off.
Detroit penalty on number 26, Ray Shepherd. And Dallas penalty on number 17, Mike McPhee. 2 minutes each for slashing.
Well, they're going to say slashing now as those two got going at one another. Minor penalty calls playing out the final seconds of the period. Puck cleared off the boards, and Brent Gilchrist in the corner back in Dallas ice to take it. 5 seconds left in the period. Now it's cleared behind the goal. Red Wings with a chance. It's stopped in front by Moog. Rebound. Time runs out. And that's the end of the period. And Andy Moog is forced to shut the door one more time on the Red Wings here with a brief flurry at the close of play in period 1. Shots on goal in the first period. Dallas with 14 and the Red Wings with 6. I think that'll become 7 as you see that the chance that happened there late in the period. Andy Moog was forced to stop 2 Red Wings right on the doorstep. The Stars 2 and the Red Wings 1. We'll have more from Reunion Arena after these messages on the Dallas Stars Hockey Network.
Terrific first period, an enthusiastic crowd at Reunion Arena. And as we bring back Mike Fornes, the play-by-play voice of the Dallas Stars, we want to tell you it is some kind of fun down here in Dallas at Reunion Arena. The fans are into it, and the team is playing a heck of a hockey game.
It is an electric atmosphere. I can't get over it, not only from the start of the game, which you would expect with all the pyrotechnics and the laser show and things like that got everybody going, but the hockey game has got everybody fired up too. And these people are reacting to the hockey the same way they reacted to the pyrotechnics, and that's what amazes me, because everybody said people in Texas don't know anything about hockey. Well, those that do know are cheering, and those that don't are sure learning, because they're having a ball here tonight.
One of the things that they're learning is that part of this game is injury. We have not received official word from the Detroit Red Wings dressing room, but Tim Cheveldae is not going to answer the bell here for period 2. He is not on the Red Wings bench. He had a collision in the first period with the on-charging Jarkko Varvio of the Dallas Stars. Vince Riendeau replaced him 16 minutes and 45 seconds into the period. Riendeau will open the second period of play for the Detroit Red Wings once they get a little business taken care of down on the goal to our left.
Time of penalties, 1941.
I'll tell you, the ice crew really deserves a pat on the back in this building, Ralph, for the job they did in getting this building ready for hockey, and then for what they did after the pyrotechnics were over with. You know, there were some hot spots out there, and they had a few places they had to patch, but they got it done. And they got it done and had this surface safe and ready to go for an NHL game. And that's, I mean, it's the first time any of this has ever been tried here. I mean, there are bound to be things that you'd think would go wrong and cause delays, but they did a wonderful job. And, of course, they had Mike Civic and Ray Scapinello right there to tell them how to do it, but that's fine. They learned quickly, and they did it. And the ice is great. And the players, you know, were not hindered by any unsafe conditions out there on the ice.
A remarkable and wonderful transformation. Reunion Arena is a fantastic hockey facility. Jimmy Johnson looking on from the Stars bench as his team goes to work in period number 2.
Remember, 4 skaters aside here until those penalties expire to McPhee and Shepard. Here is Broughton to start out. Leads it up ahead to Grant Ledyard. Ledyard flips it over on the right wing and then across the blue line of Detroit. Broughton fires a pass over to James Black. He puts it back at the goal in behind the Red Wing net. Here's Broughton centering a backhand shot and a goal! The Stars have been tenacious around the Red Wing net. And another example here. They make it 3-1.
What a fantastic camp Neil Broughton has had. They said he came in maybe the best shape of his career. Broughton, 33 years old, has scored a pair of goals in this hockey game. Neil's total last year was 12 all season, and he has really lit it up here in the preseason for the Dallas Stars. And tonight, opening night of the regular season, it's Broughton's 2 goals that have the Stars on top by a 2-goal difference. Neil's second goal this evening, a terrific goal, good work out in front.
Time of the goal, 34 seconds of the second period, and Dallas moves into a 3-1 lead. Now back comes Russ Courtnall with the puck for the Stars, has it taken away by Fedorov of Detroit. And here comes Fedorov to work ahead to the blue line. He stick handles to center ice. The play broken up there by Mike Modano. Modano tries to feed Courtnall. It's taken away by Fedorov, and he fires it off the skates of Yzerman. Shoots a puck on goal, and now the rebound is hammered into the top corner of the net. And Fedorov setting up that play. And now, just as quickly as the Stars get a 2-goal lead, Detroit comes back into it. It's now 3-2. Broughton getting that Dallas goal from Black and Ledyard at the 34-second mark.
Andy Moog made the initial save on the point from the circle to his left. He kicked it, however, across the slot and right to the waiting stick of Sergei Fedorov, who made no mistake and buried it in the upstairs corner right over Moog's right shoulder. The game is now Stars 3, Red Wings 2.
Play underway back inside the Dallas zone, and it is offside. There'll be a face-off out in the neutral zone now. 17 seconds left to go on the Shepard and McPhee penalties. And both teams will change up the lines. Here's the announcement of Fedorov's goal as he picks up his first of the year. Yzerman the assist at 1:08.
Yzerman the only assist. Sergei Fedorov last year was third in the Detroit Red Wings scoring department. 34 goals, 53 assists, 87 points. 13 of his 34 goals last year, Mike, came on the power play. That's almost 40% of his offensive production. That goal came at even strength, but lots of goals last year for Fedorov were set up by his setup man, Stevie Yzerman, and they are playing on a line together, and that line is dangerous.
Yzerman with the lone assist. Snapshot on the net, save made there by Moog, and he hangs on. The puck squirts loose just as referee Don Koharski blows the whistle to stop play, but there'll be a face-off now to the right of Moog as suddenly the Red Wings are putting on some pressure here in Dallas ice.
You got to pay the price out in front of the net if you want to get the goals. That's what we've seen so far tonight. Broughton's done it a couple of times. Fedorov's been in the right spot. Keith Primo camped out in front of Andy Moog, tried to tuck that puck behind him, but Big Primo was denied by Moog, and when the referee loses sight of the puck, he will blow the whistle in the crease, even though it squirted loose at the end of the play. Referee Don Koharski had already blown the play dead.
Here's Cicerelli back to the left point, a slap shot right on, and a save made by Moog as he hangs on. That time it was Paul Coffey unloading with that big cannon from the left point. And Moog tested again with a low drive, but held on. Cicerelli parked right in front, hoping to pry one loose.
The first shot Moog had all the way. The second one, he got the advantage of a good bounce as Greg Johnson is standing out in front of the net. He's not able to direct it where he wants to. Moog makes the initial save, and then it goes off of Johnson's stick and right into Andy Moog. Dino Cicerelli also camping out front. He's going to sniff around out there. He'll get a goal or two.
That's his territory. He likes to just hang right around that slot and in that crease area, and he knows how to put the puck in the net.
Dino Cicerelli, in addition to 40 goals in 6 of his 13 NHL seasons, has averaged 75 points in each of those campaigns.
Play underway back in the Dallas zone. The Stars goalkeeper Andy Moog protecting the goal to our right as we watch the action. Now it's sent up to center ice. Stars put the pressure on, and a scoring chance there as diving and leaning in front was McPhee to get it, but couldn't get a stick on it. Coffey takes over. Paul Coffey works the puck back inside the Stars' end. Clear to the blue line, but not out. Kept in by Cicerelli. Takes the return pass and has it poke check to the corner. Now Shane Churla tries to work it out from in front. Has it taken away. Cicerelli off the sideboards again on the right wing. Here's Lidstrom walking in for Detroit. Nicholas Lidstrom to the left faceoff circle. Takes a shot, saved by Moog. And McPhee with a good play in front to clear Cicerelli out of there. Back come the Stars on the attack. Over on the right wing. It's thrown across the line. Churla dumps it into the corner. And behind the goal, it is Coffey to pick it up now for the Red Wings. Lead pass left side. Out to center ice. Here's Greg Johnson with it for Detroit. Dumps it into the Stars zone. Off the left wing boards. Hatcher out to center. Cleared by Yzerman to the Dallas blue line. Now James Black picks it up. Over on right wing for Gagne. Inside the Detroit zone, and his shot goes wide of the goal. Back over again. Gagne, a shot, and a goal! Well, Dave Gagne had 2 opportunities from the same position. And the second time, he goes top shelf. And the Stars lead 4-2.
Dave Gagne has an accurate shot, and he uses it to beat Riendo. Tees it up once, he's denied. He waits and takes a perfect onside pass to step into the zone. His first shot goes just wide of the net. He's standing in the same spot when he gets the return pass, and he just blows it by Vince Riendo right over the left-hand shoulder and pumps it in for a 4-2 lead.
Time of the goal, 3:17. Dallas is up by a pair. Gagne's first of the season. Here's the call.
Number 15, Dave Gagne. His first of the season, assisted by number 28, James Black. Time of goal, 3:17.
Back come the Stars on the attack again on the right wing side. Here comes almost a sandwich check there as the puck was cleared right in front for Gagne. A backhander. Oh, a save. Rebound. Wide through the goal mouth, and James Black races over after it. Now Trent Klatt tries to help him out. Gagne shoots, but it's blocked. Taken back into the corner. The Red Wings trying to clear the puck. Sillinger can't get it out of the zone. Now it's tied up, taken away from Konstantinov. And once again, Shepard recovers now for Detroit. Dallas 4, Detroit 2. 15:45 to go. Second period. Slap shot by Shepard. Save made by Andy Moog. Hatcher clears the puck. Now a drive from the left side. That's just wide of the Dallas net. Now taken behind the goal into the corner. It's worked off the boards by Varvio. He has to go back into his own end to get it. Picked off first by Detroit's Dallas Drake. Here's Drake with the puck. Right in front, and a shot deflected to the corner now. Off the near boards, it's sent out to center ice. And Lidstrom is back to get it for the Red Wings at center. Pushes it back inside the Dallas zone. Both teams changing up the line on the fly. Here's Sean Burr. Lost the puck. Picked up by Mike Modano, and he overskates it. Probert picks it off. Bob Probert for the Red Wings. Out to McCarty. Darren McCarty in across the blue line. Barr throws a hit on Hatcher, and the puck comes back to the Red Wing line. Lidstrom to pick it up. Nicholas Lidstrom for Detroit. Up to center ice for Burr. Here's Burr across the line. Into the corner. Hatcher there to take it. McCarty comes in to throw a hit on Hatcher. Puck still loose. Now Probert back to the point. Paul Coffey a drive. Knocked away from in front. Now right in front of the goal. McCarty reaches for it, but there's Jimmy Johnson to make the play, and he clears it back to center ice. Once again, the Red Wings dump it in. Hatcher winds up, slaps it all the way down, right on goal, and Vincent Riendo, who came on in the first period in relief of Tim Shevelday, moves it ahead for his team. Back into the Dallas zone. Off the glass, here's Courtnall to take it now. Passes ahead for Burr. Up to Varvio, takes it away now for Dallas, and Jarkko Varvio from Finland dumps it back inside the Red Wing end. Once again, the line's changing for the Stars. They send out new players. At the Dallas blue line, Grant Ledyard dumps it back into Detroit ice. Now Fedorov on the right wing. Fedorov throws it into the corner. Back is Ledyard to take it. Over to Broughton. And outside the zone to center. Chason dumps it right back in. The play in behind the Dallas goal to our right. 13:30 to go, second period. Stars in the lead, 4-2. Chason back to his own zone. Loops it ahead to Yzerman. Yzerman, his progress stopped by Ledyard. The puck still loose in the sideboards and taken away from Fedorov back into Dallas ice. Mark Tenorti, the captain of the Dallas Stars, leads it ahead now for Broughton. Right wing pass across the line. Slap shot by Churla. And he sent that just wide of the net. Boy, Churla just cranked a hard one that missed the goal and must have really had Riendo wondering where that was going to end up. Back inside the Dallas zone. Here's Yzerman trying to wrap it around the goal, but he can't get it in. Jim Johnson back to play it for Dallas. Up to McPhee. Now back to Johnson. Returns the pass to McPhee as he works to center ice. In across the blue line. Puck taken away. Evison tries to get it. Now Konstantinov has it for Detroit. They come back. The Red Wings on the attack to Cicerelli on the right wing corner. He's tied up on the play. Over to Konstantinov. Off the boards to center ice, and here's Kevin Primo to dump it back inside Dallas zone once again. The Stars are hitting here in the second period. They're not letting up in that aspect at all. They're not giving the Red Wings a chance to get going. Back in the Detroit zone. Konstantinov checked in behind the Red Wing net. Now it's led over to Cicerelli. Cicerelli to center ice. Primo hustling ahead after it. He gets to it at the goal line, takes it behind the net. He's smothered on the play by Hatcher. At the point, Coffey has to back up into his own zone. Throws it out to center. Now across the line comes Johnson. Jim Johnson, his play broken up. And Gagne loops it ahead back inside the Red Wing zone, but before Platt can get to it, Riendo's out of the goal to play it into the corner. Now Trent Platt picks it up there, takes it behind the net. Platt chased by Coffey. Held up behind the goal, and Gagne works on him. Now Platt ties up with Coffey. The puck still loose. Lidstrom is there, and Lidstrom starts out to center. Nicholas Lidstrom for Detroit. Gets across the line, passes right in front of the goal mouth. Looking for Ray Shepherd, can't find him, and the puck cleared to center. Sillinger has it there for the Red Wings. Now over to Shepherd. Shepherd walking in, but offside is called. Sillinger was in early, and the Stars lead the Red Wings 4-2. This is the Dallas Stars Hockey Network. It's a 4-2 lead, the Dallas Stars over the Detroit Red Wings here in the second period. Mike Forens with Ralph Strangis. The puck cleared all the way down the ice by the Red Wings. Icing is called.
Can't let him off the mat, Mike. We were just talking between the break that the Stars have really put together this first half of the hockey game. They've set a physical tone, an emotional tone, and they've cashed in on their opportunities. The Red Wings have not been able to get started. The Stars have a pretty good shots on goal margin right now at 20-16, but they lead 4-2 on the scoreboard as that shots on goal board keeps changing on me here. Paul Cavallini, part of the Stars attack tonight. Cavallini broke in with the Washington Capitals and ended up with the Washington Capitals, but between time he played with the St. Louis Blues before coming to Dallas, and one of the great plus-minus players in this business.
And he has shown a lot of offensive thrust to this team in the preseason. He's been a sound defensive player who likes to hit. Here's Shepherd back inside the Dallas zone, has the puck taken away, and now the Stars come back on the attack at the blue line. Courtnall works it loose. It's in behind the goal, and now we're going to have a penalty call coming here for interference at the 9:47 mark of the second period. This is the Dallas Stars Hockey Network.
Dallas Drake is off for interference. The Stars will go on the power play once again. It has been an area they have not yet cashed in on tonight. They are 0 for their power play opportunities, but lead the game 4-2. And a chance to go on the man advantage attack once again.
Play underway now in behind the Red Wing net. The Stars trying to get some pressure going here. Dallas Drake is off the ice for the Red Wings. Interference the penalty at 9:47. And the Stars with a power play chance. They try to spread it out. Here's a wrist shot wide of the Red Wing goal, and this puck is going to make it all the way off the boards back down the ice. Grant Ledyard will have to chase it. Ledyard back into his own end. Left side for Cavallini, back to Ledyard, out to center ice for McPhee. He's across the blue line. The play's onside. At the point, here's Ledyard with the puck. Fires, deflected on goal. Oh, and Riendo had to make the save there as a bouncing puck was deflected right up into his midsection. And Vincent Riendo tested there and did the job.
Well, when you're making passes, you want to stay with your hot shooters, and the Stars have definitely done that. The first power play unit featured Neil Broughton. He's got a pair of goals tonight with grinders Mike McPhee and Shane Churla, guys who generally aren't going to get a lot of goals and not generally counted on for special team situations. But tonight they played so solidly and so well that they got the first look on the Stars power play. Now Dave Gagne, a power play specialist, is out with his line mates for power play unit number 2.
A minute 12 still left to go in the power play for Dallas. The puck is cleared all the way down back into the Stars zone as the Red Wings trying to kill off the penalty. They'll just keep shooting the puck the length of the ice, and here's Cavallini to start back. Brings it ahead. Tenorti dumps it in. Played away by Riendo in the Red Wing goal, off the boards for Gagne. Gagne back to Tenorti. Now in behind the net. Here's Platt going after it. Platt trying to chase as Riendo comes out of the net, clears it up the boards to the point. Cavallini keeps it in. Over to Gagne. Gagne back to James Black. Poked free, and now Fedorov takes over for Detroit. Sergei Fedorov for the Red Wings. Right side for Yzerman. Yzerman backs it up. Now it's led over to Fedorov inside the blue line. Quick wrist shot. A deceptive drive there, but it didn't fool Moog. He was able to get down and get his pad on it in time. Tenorti over to Dean Evason. Yzerman tried to steal it. Evason comes back now. 8 seconds left in the power play. Here's Brent Gilchrist hustling to the corner. Over to Ulf Dahlen. Dahlen and Gilchrist tie up. Now it's taken behind the net. Wraparound shot blocked by the goalkeeper Riendo, and now Kevin Primo sends it out. The penalty's over. The Red Wings are back at full strength. At the blue line of Detroit. Taken over by Primo. Kevin Primo. Stick handles to center. Stolen puck there. Ulf Dahlen for the Dallas Stars. Gets inside the blue line. Fires a shot from the left wing. And that's blocked to the corner by Riendo. And once again, the Red Wings are forced to start out. They have a line change going now, and the pass offside across two lines. 7:39 to go. Second period. Stars lead the Red Wings 4-2. This is the Dallas Stars Hockey Network.
And in the National Hockey League is for big, rangy centermen. Keith Primo is one of them. He's a guy with a lot of physical power and a lot of good goal-scoring skills. A guy that the Red Wings are looking forward to.
Mark Tenorti chases the puck back into his own zone. The Stars lead 4-2. We have 7:25 to go here in the second period of this game. Dave Gagne to center ice. Long slap shot. Stopped by Riendo. Clears it off the boards. And in the neutral zone, it is finally dumped back in by Ledyard to the corner. Wings come out, right wing pass. Gets away from Cicerelli. He catches up to it. Cicerelli floats a pass right in front, and a great scoring opportunity there for Greg Johnson. He couldn't get to it. The goalmouth pass came right across for him, and he just couldn't get his stick on it. Back come the Stars on the attack. Here's pressure in the Detroit zone, and Riendo has to make a kick save. Now the Wings head in the other direction as they skate towards the Stars zone to our right, and the play broken up right at that Dallas blue line. Ludwig works it loose to Courtnall. Courtnall, long left wing pass. Jarkko Varvio inside the Red Wing zone, and his drop pass for a slap shot set up there for Modano, but he fired it wide. Now cleared off the boards. In the face-off circle to the left of the Red Wing net. Modano has it swept away. Courtnall's in to try and get it, and it's bounced out to center and picked up there. Ludwig dumps it back to the Red Wing line. The Wings start out. Here's a lead pass for Shepard. Shepard gets inside the Dallas zone. Over to the corner boards and Ludwig. Ludwig clears it behind the goal, up the boards to the point. Now kept in. And just as a shot is sent on net, we've got an injured Red Wing right in front of the goal as it appears to be Sheldon Kennedy who is injured, and I think he must have been either clipped by the puck or by a high stick. But there was a scoring chance right there, and as the puck came through, it was either that puck or a stick that got Sheldon Kennedy. And right away, trainer John Wharton comes out, and it appears now as though Kennedy is holding the left side of his head. It may be his ear that is injured.
That ear is exposed too, Mike. Even if you wear a helmet, Sheldon Kennedy, I believe, takes the puck. The shot comes from the right point. Kennedy is out in front of the net trying to make something happen, trying to tip the puck, and it hits him right square in the head with his head down. Craig Ludwig, Stars defenseman, is in good position to try and slow Kennedy, but he's behind him. Kennedy was vulnerable to the shot, and he took it up high. Just one of those things that happens. He'll be off to the Detroit dressing room for repairs. We will probably see Mr. Kennedy before the evening is over, one would suspect. Tough guys, these hockey players. They take them off, patch them up, bring them right back.
Yeah, Kennedy was obviously in some pain as he went down. There was no question that he was struck very hard by something. And that puck appeared to have gotten just under the edge of his helmet. He may well have the type of helmet that does not protect the ears. Most of them do nowadays, and certainly anything that is worn in youth hockey does protect the ears. But that was an ear injury there to Sheldon Kennedy as he was taken off the ice. Play underway now back in the Stars zone, and Dallas Drake at the side of the Dallas net has it cloaked to the corner. Back again for Drake. Drake at the side of the goal. A backhand shot into the net for a score. The Red Wings back in this one now. It is 4-3. A backhander from the side of the net that worked its way off a pair of skates and into the goal. Andy Moog had no chance on it.
Good work by Dallas Drake. Last year, a nice rookie season for Drake. He had 44 points in 72 games played. The Wings were 12th in the NHL in goals by rookies with 29. 12 of them belong to Dallas Drake. He makes a nice play there to kick the puck out front, and I believe it goes off of Moog and off of Paul Cavallini and into the net. If it did go off a Dallas Stars defenseman, it will go to the last Red Wing to touch it, and it was Dallas Drake who scores his first goal of the season at 14:37 to make it a 4-3 hockey game.
Sillinger gets the assist at 14:37 on Dallas Drake's first goal of the season, and we now have a 4-3 hockey game. Why is Dallas Drake playing in Detroit? He's destined to come here someday.
Yeah, Dallas Drake is playing for Detroit in Dallas, more appropriately.
After scoring a goal like that, wouldn't mind seeing him.
They like
did a good job.
They like this kid in Detroit, and for good reason.
It is a 4-3 game. 4:30 to go here in the second period. Over on the right wing is Yzerman, a slap shot. Moog makes the chest save, and it's cleared off the boards for Dahlin, but gets loose to the point, and a drive just goes wide of Andy Moog in the Dallas goal. Finally, the puck cleared all the way down the ice back into Red Wing territory, and it's picked up there by Lidstrom, who will start out. Leads it ahead to Fedorov at the red line. Taken away. Coffey has it back in his own end for the Red Wings. Over to Lidstrom. Nicholas Lidstrom sends the pass ahead for Keith Primo. Out to center ice. Play broken up. Tenorti takes over now for the Stars. Mark Tenorti hustling into the corner. Gets run on the play. He was checked from behind there as he went bouncing into the corner. And in retribution hangs onto the stick of Sean Burr, who was waving the stick in Tenorti's face on the way and then gave him a cheap shot from behind. Now they tie up. Probert works it loose. He's hit by Tenorti. Gagne has the puck. He starts out with a left wing pass. James Black winds, fires a shot, and a save made by Riendo. Rebound right in front, and that bounced over the stick of Gagne. Back come the Red Wings on the attack. Here's Burr across the line. Shoots. That just flipped off the glove of Moog, but went wide of the goal. The Stars have cleared it all the way down the ice. We have an icing call coming up here with 3:08 left to go in the second period. It's the Stars 4 and the Red Wings 3. This is the Dallas Stars Hockey Network. Pat Summerall, who has done a fair share of announcing a few games. I don't know that any of them were hockey games, but he certainly has done a lot of football. You know, you can win airline tickets to a dream destination by playing American Airlines Breakaways during the first intermission on October 16th when the Stars take on the St. Louis Blues. Right here, it's a 4-3 game. The Stars have the lead over the Red Wings. Mike Forns with Ralph Strangis. Hope you're enjoying the action tonight in this NHL premiere here in Dallas, Texas. In the corner, Jarkko Varvio for the Stars has it pulled away out to center ice, and Cicerelli starts back for Detroit. Inside the Dallas zone, loops a pass out front. That's picked off by Russ Courtnall. He can fly. Here comes Courtnall across the blue line. A slap shot, save, rebound, a shot, and a goal! Well, there was all kinds of pressure on the Red Wing net, but Jarkko Varvio from Finland, playing in his first hockey game in North America, scores the goal to make it 5-3.
Well, Russ Courtnall takes off down the right wing. The first thing he'll do is look for Mike Modano. Modano got tied up in his own end and couldn't break free. So Courtnall's got to see who else is with him. He drops the puck to Craig Ludwig after the shot. After Courtnall shot, the puck is dropped to Craig Ludwig, I should say. Ludwig's shot goes back out in front, and Varvio, they said he likes to go to the net to pay the price, and he is there to sweep up for a 5-3 Stars lead. Terrific play by Varvio, Courtnall, and Ludwig.
He's a happy guy getting this goal in his very first NHL game. Varvio from Courtnall
For Dallas, number 11, Jarkko
at 17:23. Ludwig also gets an assist.
Time of goal 17:23. Scoring for Dallas.
Now we have a minor penalty call
Assisted by number 3 Ludwig.
here against Dallas, and that's going to put Detroit on the power play. Mike McPhee is headed off the ice.
The second assist on the goal is credited to Russ Courtnall for starting that play. Good transition game, and they talk about that in basketball, how quickly a team can come back up the floor or back up the ice in this case. Courtnall has so much speed, and he's able to turn things around very quickly through the neutral zone, and that's how the Stars got on the board. Mike McPhee gets the hook inside of Stevie Yzerman. Yzerman, a veteran player, knows that when that stick is in there, he should make the most of it and grab onto it, hopefully draw Don Kaharski's attention. He did. McPhee's in the penalty box. Red Wings on the power play.
Detroit has the extra skater now as Lidstrom has the puck back at the right point over to Fedorov. Here's Sergei Fedorov, a blast and a pad save made by Andy Moog. Now cleared off the boards to the point, and it gets away from Lidstrom and sails all the way down back inside the Red Wing end. Detroit's power play has 1:40 to go. McPhee off the ice for high sticking. Here's Yzerman. Tripped at the blue line, but the puck taken back by Dallas, and the puck cleared all the way down to ease the pressure. Neil Broughton doing a fine job there. Now the Stars change up in the penalty killing formation. At the Dallas blue line, the puck stolen and cleared all the way down the ice, once again forcing the Red Wings back with 1:10 left to go in the McPhee penalty. Gilchrist is out there now. He's the lone forechecker, accompanied by Evason. The backliners are Tenorti out with Darian Hatcher. Detroit's power play once again with Yzerman, Fedorov, and Cicarelli. Cicarelli's parked right in front of the net. Moog can't see. He gives him a shove. The puck shot and deflected wide. Cicarelli pinned on the play behind the net.
1 minute remaining.
We're in the final minute of play in the second period, and the puck cleared all the way down once more. 30 seconds to go in the penalty. 50 seconds to go in the period. Here's Dallas Drake. Back to the blue line. Lidstrom keeps it in. Red Wings working around on the power play attack. 14 seconds to go in the penalty. Wrist shot. Blocked by Jimmy Johnson. He's known for that. Swept to the side of the Stars goal. Into the corner it goes. Penalty about to expire. Here's a centering pass. Covered by Andy Moog. Swept away to the backboards. Penalty's over. Stars are back at full strength. McPhee out to center ice. Hits Broughton. Back to McPhee. Winds a slap shot. Stick save. Made by Riendo. 5 seconds to go in the period. It's in behind the net. Here comes McPhee for Dallas. Hangs on. The puck cleared to the corner. At the blue line it goes. And there's the end of the second period of play.
What an exciting period of hockey. Anytime you can keep the Detroit Red Wings off the board on the power play, you're doing some kind of job. This was a team that scored 1 in every 4 opportunities last year. That was best in the National Hockey League. The Stars have not allowed them to score, and Dallas has taken advantage of their opportunities.
Shots on goal in the second period. Dallas with 16 shots on goal, and the Red Wings with 11. And Dallas has outscored the Red Wings 5-3 here after 40 minutes of play at Reunion Arena. We'll be back with more on our telecast and radio broadcast this evening after we pause for these messages on the Dallas Stars Hockey Network.
Season and first in the NHL to make it 5-3. That's where we are right now.
Ralph, we're underway with the third period. The puck cleared back inside the Red Wing zone, and the Stars, Mike Modano fires a quick shot from the sideboards. Riendo was nowhere to be seen in the net, and a lucky save made there right in front by Lidstrom, who just barely got a stick on it. Modano just about scored an open net goal to open play in the period as Riendo had gone behind the goal to clear it. Here's Fedorov back inside the Dallas zone, has it taken away off his stick, and now Mike Modano rushes ahead to center ice. Flips it across the line. At the center line, Cleared back into Grant Ledyard in the Dallas zone. He feeds a pass left side for captain Mark Tenorti. Tenorti dumps it into the right wing corner of the Red Wing zone. Played off the boards to the point. Churla keeps it in. Some indecision there as Churla tried to keep it in, but at the same time left the puck. Ledyard wasn't sure who was going to take it, and as a result the Red Wings dump it back inside Dallas ice. 5-3 score. Stars in the lead. Penalty box is empty at this point. The puck cleared all the way back inside the Detroit end. And here's Konstantinov back to get it. Konstantinov flips to the blue line, but not out. Kept in by Broughton, and now it is ruled by Ray Scapinello, the linesman. That puck did come outside the zone, so the play is offside against Dallas.
This is what Bob Gainey, Stars coach, loves about a hockey game. When he has a 2-goal lead in the third period, you can pretty well bet that the Stars will play it very close to the vest. Neil Broughton and the rest of the Dallas Stars team is going to be out there first protecting their own end, taking care of things in their defensive zone before worrying about the attack. Broughton tonight with a pair of goals, the all-time leading scorer for the Dallas Stars, all-time leader in games played, and he is quite a setup man. On the other side of the ice, Dino Ciccarelli, a guy he used to set up quite a bit when Ciccarelli played for the Stars in the early 80s.
The puck taken in behind the Dallas goal. Now here's Darian Hatcher to start out for the Stars. Leads it ahead to Gagne. Hard-working Dave Gagne. Stick handles. It's taken away now by Chason of Detroit. Chason walks in, fires. Moog makes the save, and he hangs on. Gets a stick across the chest from Dallas Drake. And Moog reaches out with his goal stick and lets Drake have a good wrap across the shoulders. And Drake got a little too close there to Andy Moog, and Moog took matters into his own hands.
Andy Moog has a reputation of not taking any heat from the opposition. Good defensive play by the Stars. Hatcher watched the pass on the 2-on-1, allowing Moog the time to take the shot. He knocked it down. Drake came in and whacked Moog. Moog whacked him right back, and then Darian Hatcher just set up camp and made sure no one was going to get to his goaltender. Defensemen are very protective of their goaltenders. Andy Moog leads the National Hockey League in wins. No goaltender has more wins, no active goaltender, than Moog's 279. His .663 lifetime winning percentage is also tops among active NHL goaltenders. He's coming off a career-high 37-win season, which frustrates the Detroit Red Wings tonight as he has made 18 stops on 21 Red Wing shots.
Well, we have minor penalties coming here to Dallas Drake and Darian Hatcher at the 1:53 mark of the third period. Don Koharski has seated both those players in the box, and it looks as though well, I thought he was calling for another Dallas player. Took him over as Steve Chason now is in the box as well for Detroit. And I think there is going to be another Dallas player heading to the box. We'll see if that is a penalty or if it's just someone to serve the penalty call. Heading over there now for the Stars is James Black. So there are 4 players in the box, and we'll have to await the announcement to see exactly what the calls are. You know, 1993 inaugural season t-shirts are available now. It's a 100% cotton tee available in sizes small to extra large, available for just $14 plus tax and $3 shipping and handling. Call 214-GO-STARS right now to order. Operators are standing by, or send payment to Dallas Stars Merchandise at 901 Main Street, Dallas, Texas 75202. Quantities are limited, so order yours today.
16,914 in attendance tonight. That is a sellout, is it not?
I was going to ask you, what did they end up determining was the capacity? There's been so much changing going on with the seats. I'm not sure exactly how many seats are in this building. I don't know if that's a sellout or not. Did they say it was?
They did not say. We are going to call it an unofficial, and we'll check it, sellout tonight. 16,900, nearly 17,000 people in here tonight, and they are jammed in and having a great time.
Because if there's any more than that, you'd be up to about 17,000 seats. It is a sellout, we are told. So that's capacity here then. 16,914 in the house tonight to watch the Stars season opener. Moog's penalty is being served by James Black. That's the reason Black is in there. And then you have Hatcher and Blake in as well. Or Hatcher and Drake, I should say. Play continues. We'll get this penalty situation straightened out. There are no manpower shortages. It's 5 skaters aside. So simply a case of 2 for one team, 2 for the other, and they equalize. So there is still a full complement of players on the ice. Fedorov back into his own zone. Has it cleared again behind the Detroit net. Out to Lidstrom on the left wing. Stick handles to center ice. Drives it into the Dallas zone. Now here's Keith Primo back to get it. Has it swept off his stick to Courtnall. Courtnall leads it ahead to center. Mike Modano throws a hit there and really ran into Aaron Ward, who didn't like the check. And Ward is going to make an attempt here to get back at Modano. Here's Courtnall walking in, a fake, a pass, a shot, and it's just wide. Now the Red Wings come back on the attack. Out to center ice is Lidstrom. Has it knocked off his stick, and Greg Johnson has it back for the Red Wings. Johnson for Detroit. Over to Aaron Ward. To Cicerelli. Throws it back inside the Dallas zone. The Stars come back. Led out to center ice. Picked off by Lidstrom. He rifles it back inside the Dallas end. Red Wings changing on the fly. 5-3 score. 15:35 to go. Third period. Bob Probert in across the blue line. Slap shot blocked by Jimmy Johnson. And cleared back inside the Red Wing zone for Courtnall. He fires, and a skate save made there by Riendo. Now it's led ahead on right wing. Sean Burr across the blue line. Tries a wrist shot. That's blocked inside the zone by Grant Ledyard of Dallas. Cleared over to Probert for Detroit. Taken away again by Ledyard, and he hammers it off the boards, and it comes all the way back into the Detroit zone. This will be icing as Konstantinov is back to get it. There's the whistle to stop play. Stars lead it 5-3 here in the third. This is the Dallas Stars Hockey Network. 15 minutes and 4 seconds to go here in the third period. The Stars lead the Red Wings 5-3. And the faceoff will be in front and to the left of goalkeeper Andy Moog. Puck cleared all the way down into the Red Wing zone from the draw, and Riendo, who was not expecting to play in this game but had to come on to relieve Tim Cheveldae, who was injured in the first period. And it is now his game to win or lose. Cheveldae is not involved in the decision. Here's a centering pass right in front. Moog got a stick on it, so did Tenorti, and Tenorti clears it all the way out to center ice. Broughton trying to chase it. Neil Broughton of the Stars, who found out just 2 days ago that his younger brother Paul is now a member of this team, claimed on Saturday in the waiver, or Sunday on the waiver draft from the New York Rangers. Here's Burr back into his own zone. Sean Burr, a slap shot. That's wide of the net. Picked up by McPhee for Dallas. Leads it to the blue line. Stick handling up to center ice now is Johnson. His long shot stopped by Riendo, put behind the cage. And now here comes Sillinger to start back for Detroit. Mike Sillinger to Dallas Drake. In across the blue line. Penalty boxes are empty. Into the corner goes Jim Johnson on the left wing boards in the Dallas zone to our left. Passes out to Gagne. Hits Klatt with a pass at center ice. Trent Klatt on right wing. In across the blue line into the Detroit zone. Klatt gets hit with a high stick. Keeps going on the play. Tries to center. It bounces all the way out to the blue line and escaping the zone completely. The Stars have to vacate. They get out of there, and now the Red Wings come out. Here comes Paul Coffey. Right wing pass. Goes too far for his right wing teammate, and now it's taken over by Ulf Dahlen of Dallas. Here comes Dahlen back. Tripped as he goes to the corner, but down goes Lidstrom with him. No call. Sillinger ties up on the play. Gilchrist puts it right in front. And now Drake turns it around for Detroit. Up to Steve Chason. Chason carries the puck. Nice play to clear it away with the skates by Cavallini. Into the corner goes Paul Cavallini. Up the left wing boards. Konstantinov back at the point. Keeps it in. Still inside the Dallas zone. Here's Darian Hatcher, hit by Sillinger, and the puck cleared to center. Dumped right back in by Chason. And Hatcher goes back to take it. Darian Hatcher for Dallas, up to center. Dumps it back inside the Red Wing zone. 12.5 minutes to go here in the third period. Chason on the left wing. Across the line, Greg Johnson hustling after it. Beaten to the puck by Ledyard. He steers off the boards to the point, kept in by Primo. Primo back into the corner. Tenorti for Dallas. Turns it around now for Varvio, who has a goal in this game. Jarkko Varvio to center ice. Knocked down for Modano, sprinting in, but it gets away from him. And it's played by the goalkeeper, Riendo, up the boards for the Red Wings. 12 minutes to go, third period. Slap shot, stick save made by Moog. Tenorti's back to get it. Out to Courtnall. And outside the line, then back in. Offside called here against Detroit. This is the Dallas Stars Hockey Network. A happy crowd here at Reunion Arena tonight as the Dallas Stars lead the Red Wings 5-3 the score, with Ralph Strangis, Mike Forens with the play-by-play of our simulcast this evening on KLIF, Talk Radio 570, and Home Sports Entertainment. Here's Broughton for the Stars. Stick handling in. Fires a shot blocked to the side of the Red Wing goal and now cleared off the glass and sent all the way back to Dallas ice. Racing ahead is Fedorov on the left wing to get it. Sergei Fedorov has the puck knocked free by the Stars' Shane Churla. He leads a pass left side. Sprinting in is McPhee, but he's tied up on the play, and Coffey's helmet comes off. He's parked in front of the goal. The puck taken behind that net. And now cleared off the boards to the point. Darian Hatcher takes a shot. It's blocked. Back come the Red Wings on the attack. Left wing side. Dallas Drake inside the Stars zone, hit by Cavallini. And now here's Hatcher again to take it. Hatcher up the left wing boards. Out to center ice for Gagne. Gagne across the blue line. Walking in with Cavallini. Throws it right in front, and Black fanning on an attempt to shoot there. Good scoring opportunity for James Black. He's had a couple of good chances in this game. Chason throws it into the corner. Now back to the point. A drive goes wide. Chason again dumping it in. Here's Cavallini back to get it. And now the arm raised by referee Don Koharski, who blows the whistle. And we have a minor penalty call here coming up at the 9:49 mark. 2 minutes for charging being called against McCarty of Detroit. Darren McCarty headed off the ice. He had 42 minutes in the preseason, 42 minutes in penalties, so apparently he likes to sit down.
Yeah, he does, and the Dallas Stars are going to take advantage of a not very good penalty at this point in the hockey game. Funny, the Stars ended the season last year in Detroit with a 5-3 loss to the Detroit Red Wings. Tonight they open the new season in front on the scoreboard 5-3 over the Detroit Red Wings. Many picked these Red Wings to finish first in the Central Division this year, and there are lots of good reasons for it. They're big, they're tough, they're fast, and they are talented.
You know, Detroit has not done well traditionally in opening night games. They have no wins, 8 losses, 3 ties in their last 11 season openers. And they're 2-9-8 in their last 19. That's called the first night jitters. The Stars have met Detroit twice in opening games. They won 4-2 back in 72 and tied them 6-6 in 85. And here's some pushing and shoving going on now to the side of the Red Wing net as the action gets going once again, and the linesmen are in there quickly to keep the players apart.
Well, these teams will see each other quite a few more times in the season, and the Stars will open their first half-dozen games against Central Division foes, so they got to get used to this kind of rough and tumble action. This is how the division is played, Mike, and this is what kind of hockey you need to play to win.
And I honestly thought that the Dallas Stars would be the team that was wound up tighter than a drum to start this game. But the way they started the game, they looked very loose.
Well, Mark Tenorti said to us between the first and second period that all that pregame ceremony really helped get the crowd into the game, and the crowd helped get the players into the game. Any first night nerves and first night jitters were dispelled with the absolute roar of this Reunion Arena crowd, and the Stars came out and answered the bell, scored a couple of quick goals, and Detroit has been playing catch-up all night.
The Stars led 2-1 after the first period on goals by Broughton and Madonna. Here's another one, and now they go ahead by 3. 6-3 the score, one right off the face-off. The Stars celebrating. They have not led in this game by 3 goals until just now. This power play goal puts Dallas in front by 3 big ones.
Evason pulls the draw back. Ledyard from the point just puts one in the direction of the net, and somehow it winds up behind Tim Chevelday. Good, clean draw. You have to begin the power play by getting the puck cleanly back to the point, and I think Opie Dahlin got a piece of it out in front. Ledyard moving in. The puck bounced in front. It went off a Detroit Red Wings stick, and I don't know if it went off Dahlin or
I don't think
not.
it did. I think it was all Ledyard on a bouncing shot that Dahlin never touched. So we'll see.
It might have just nicked Dahlin on the way in.
Dahlin certainly had the assist in winning that faceoff. And now Dallas leads 6-3. We'll see who they give the official credit for the goal to. We thought at first it might have been Tenorti, but apparently that bouncing puck came right from Grant Ledyard. Play underway now back in the Dallas zone, and a tie-up in the corner. And it is worked off the stick of Madonna and now taken on the left wing side. A pass back to center ice, and Courtnall picks it off at the blue line of Detroit. Now Coffey steals for the Red Wings. They give it to Ledyard on the power play. Here's Varvio, poke checked at the blue line and taken over now for Shepard. Ray Shepard for the Red Wings, a slap shot off a skate wide to the corner. That goal coming at 10:18, the first goal scored here in the third period. And now the play is called offside. The Stars pile it on. They lead 6-3 over Detroit. This is the Dallas Stars Hockey Network. 6-3, Dallas Stars in the lead over the Detroit Red Wings here at Reunion Arena. Mike Forens with Ralph Strangis. Slap shot, knocked down right in front of the net by Craig Ludwig, who blocked that one before it ever got to Andy Moog. And we're still talking about who actually scored and who assisted on that goal that we think Grant Ledyard got moments ago.
Well, Ledyard fired it. It hits Johnson's stick, bouncing. It doesn't nick Dahlin on the way in. Is hard to tell there watching it, but I think the assist also what has been credited to Dahlin. Dahlin, I don't believe, touched that puck on its way to Ledyard. Evason was in the face-off circle and pulled the draw, what looked to be cleanly back to Ledyard, and Grant was able to fire it in.
So you feel Evason should get the assist there?
I think so, but it is the first game of the season, and I could be mistaken as well. It's been known to happen.
We weren't able to see who took the draw by virtue of the replay that we have. Here is McPhee against the far boards. Fedorov pushes it away from him, and now the puck cleared all the way into the corner on the near side of the Dallas zone. The Red Wings, Primo skates it around. Dallas has outshot the Detroit Red Wings 36-25 at this point in the game and outscored them 6-3. Chase on to Fedorov. Fedorov to the blue line. The puck cleared off the right wing boards and all the way down the ice, and now Chason is going back to get it. A pass off the skate of Yzerman, taken back in deep into Detroit territory. Here's Chason behind the net. Clears it off the boards. It gets it behind Dallas Drake and goes all the way down. And that is icing. Called back inside the Dallas zone, so the faceoff reverts to Detroit territory with 7:25 to go here in the third period.
Take a look at what's coming up for the Dallas Stars on Thursday night. Stars are at Maple Leaf Garden to play the Toronto Maple Leafs. Face off at 6:35. Dallas Stars tonight, a crucial face-off, comes right off Evason's skate or stick right back to Ledyard. It is Ledyard's goal and Evason's assist. Dahlin, who was awarded an assist, should not have gotten the assist. But I'm sure they'll make all these changes.
It's a matter for the official scorer to take up. The referee only awards the goal, and it's up to the official scorer to come up with the assists. Now here's pressure inside the Red Wing zone. The puck cleared off the sideboards. and back to the blue line. Back come the Red Wings on the attack. Greg Johnson with it inside the Dallas zone. A right wing shot goes wide of Andy Moog in the net. Now back to the point. Paul Coffey, a shot, knocked down, rebound, score into the top corner of the net. A quick shot. Greg Johnson, I believe, will get credit for this. And suddenly the Red Wings have snuck within 2. It is 6-4.
And they are really picking the corners on Andy Moog. Goals scored tonight for the Detroit Red Wings have come in the very toughest of places. Paul Coffey keeps this puck in at the point. It goes off traffic in front and winds up getting past Andy Moog on his left-hand side. It's knocked down in front, and there's a scramble for it. Dallas Drake throws it out front, and I believe the goal scorer, and it should be his first, Greg Johnson, for the Detroit Red Wings, was there to mop up. But a nice play by Drake. Boy, he has had some kind of a night too, Dallas Drake.
It is now 6-4. The Stars still have the lead, but this last Red Wing goal has quieted the crowd a bit. Only 6:45 to play, and the Stars need to come on strong defensively here to keep this one in check. You don't want to let a game like this, before a crowd like this, get away from you. Here's Dahlin with the puck. Leads it out to Evason. Evason has it taken away by Coffey, and now on the right wing, Bob Probert, a long slap shot wide of Andy Moog, who helps it along with his stick. And it's cleared off the boards to the blue line. Tied up there. Probert kicks it loose, gets it away from Cavallini, now pokes it into the corner, and here's Darian Hatcher to tie him up for Dallas. Hatcher has it taken away by Sillinger. Sillinger for Detroit, right out front, poke to the blue line. Chason fires a shot, Moog the save. Rebound is cleared by Cavallini, but not out. Chason keeps it in, and the whistle blows. We've got a roughing penalty call coming here from Don Koharski. And now Bob Probert has picked up an unsportsmanlike conduct to go with it. I don't know if Probert got the original, but he's getting 2 for unsportsmanlike conduct here. And I will think here that Probert also had the roughing penalty call. So now Probert will sit for 4 minutes out of the final 5:53 remaining in this third period, unless Dallas does some more scoring.
Well, Probert just reached over and whacked Evason in front of the net, and then goes right up to Don Koharski and gets a second penalty. The board has posted number 55, but it is number 24. Big Bob Probert. Stars in a little better shape. They lead 6-4, closing minutes of opening night. Dallas Stars Hockey Network action continues. A roughing and unsportsmanlike conduct minor, 2 of them called on Bob Probert, makes the hill even steeper for the Wings, who are trying to catch up. They trail 6-4, just over 5 minutes remaining in the third.
So with Probert sitting out, this really sets the table for the Stars to add some more here, but certainly it'll keep the Red Wings at enough of a disadvantage. You hope they don't get any more shorthanded goals. That one by Yzerman earlier came while Detroit had a penalty. But right now, the puck cleared back into the Dallas zone, and the Stars forced to come back after it. Dallas Drake, who has had a good game tonight for Detroit, into forecheck. And now here is Grant Ledyard, dumping it back inside the Red Wing zone. At the blue line, Ledyard keeps it in, now takes it out. The Stars don't really mind. They're up by 2. They'll play with the puck for a while in the neutral zone and then take it in. The Red Wings are due a line change, and Konstantinov tosses the puck back into the Stars zone as new skaters come out wearing the red uniforms of the Detroit Red Wings. Dallas with a base color of white tonight, and green and gold and black. The puck cleared to center. In on the right wing, here comes Keith Primo sliding in and crashes into Moog, knocks him into the net. The puck comes loose, nowhere near the netting. And simply a stoppage in play here. Nobody's hurt, and we'll have a face-off.
Goaltenders like to keep that goals against somewhere between 2 and 3. Tonight, Andy Moog has allowed 4, but against the Detroit Red Wings, it's a little different deal that you're looking at. You're looking at a lot of talented forwards, and tonight, Mike, Moog has come up with the saves when he has needed to make them in critical situations. I'm remembering back to the first period when he stopped Sergei Fedorov on a breakaway near the end of the first period. At the time, it would have been an opportunity for the Red Wings to climb back into the game and tie the game at 2. Moog made the big save. He just stopped Keith Primo again, and the Stars keep their 2-goal lead.
Darian Hatcher has been given a penalty now for slashing at 15:29 in the third period. Now that negates one of the minor penalties that Probert took. He has 2:37 left to serve all told. Here's a shot on net. Moog makes the save. Now Jimmy Johnson has the rebound. So in other words, there are 4 skaters out there right now for Dallas, and then 4 for Detroit, plus the goaltenders. It's a 4-on-4. And the first man out of the box will be Hatcher. Then Probert is available. After that, 4 minutes to go here in the third. Stars leading 6-4 over the Red Wings. Lidstrom inside the Dallas zone. Broughton plays it away and sends it all the way out to center ice. Back inside the Red Wing zone is Coffey to go get it. Leads it over to Lidstrom left side. Up to center ice. Tied up at the red line there by McPhee. Poked loose along the boards, and back is Grant Ledyard now to take the puck. Here's Ledyard right side. Dean Evison into the corner now of the Red Wing zone. Hustles behind the net. Turns it around. Fires a shot, and that hit the goalpost. Evison with a shot that hit the goalpost on the stick side to the right of goalkeeper Vincent Riendo. Now Yzerman starts back. Off the left wing boards. Out to center ice, and Ledyard is back to take it. Fedorov for Detroit. Passes deep into his own zone. The Red Wings had a line change going, and the errant puck winds up in the corner. Back is Greg Johnson to get it. Greg Johnson with a goal in this game for the Red Wings. Stick handles across the line, has it played back to center. And Trent Klatt doing the checking here as Johnson gets across the line. Chase to the corner, a bouncing puck right in front. Save Moog on the rebound, a broken stick, and James Black takes over with the puck now for Dallas. Leads it ahead to Trent Klatt. Klatt across the line into the right wing corner for Black. Black takes it behind the goal, now back into the corner. Jams up there trying to freeze it. Has it worked free. Penalties over. Hatcher's back on the ice. The Stars with a power play opportunity here for 30 seconds. And then Probert comes out of the box. Some pushing and shoving in the corner as the puck still loose along the baseboard. Back to the blue line. Shot by Cavallini. Kicked aside by the goalkeeper Riendo. Now Modano into the corner to go and get it, but Fedorov beats him to it. Throws it back to the point. Tenorti keeps it in. Over to Cavallini on the right point, and it gets outside the line. Cavallini lofts it into the corner, and Chason is back to take it. Probert's penalty expires, and Probert is now back on the ice, and the Red Wings are at full strength. Probert heads to the bench. Here comes Russ Courtnall streaking down the left wing. He's across the blue line. He's got Barbio. Makes a pass over to Modano, and his stick broke as he wound up for the drive and broke the blade on his stick. Now the Stars are called offside with 1:35 to go, and the fans are sensing that this one is in the bag. As the Stars have a 2-goal lead, only 1:35 to go, and the fans are cheering this team for a very well-played game tonight. They got into a shootout with the Red Wings. That's not what they really wanted. That was not Bob Gainey's game plan. But you know, when you take off with a 2-goal lead and Detroit keeps coming back, you just got to stay ahead of them.
Hope that your goaltender is better than theirs. Tonight, Andy Moog is. He makes terrific saves on the Detroit Red Wings all through this hockey game. First period, he stops Fedorov when the game could have been tied at 2. Second period, he makes several great saves. And now in the third period, he is really stoning the Red Wings when they have opportunities to get back in the game. You said it, Mike. You don't want to get into a shootout with these guys, but tonight it was successful. What a great debut for the Stars. Jarkko Barbio gets his first NHL goal. Broughton gets a pair. Great stuff going on tonight for the Dallas Stars.
They should be loaded with confidence heading into Toronto. Here come the Red Wings on the rush. Here's a pass to the corner. Coffey's back to get it. Tries to backhand it in front. It's knocked down. Played to the side of the net. Quick shot. Moog the save. Rebound is covered up. Andy Moog rolls over and puts those big goalie pads on top of the puck and does not allow the Red Wings another opportunity.
Andy Moog started his career with the Edmonton Oilers. He won 3 Stanley Cups there, playing with, among others, Wayne Gretzky, Paul Coffey. Moog used to see a lot of regular season duty before the playoffs would start. In fact, he used to pretty regularly play more regular season games than Grant Fuhr, but when he would get to the playoffs, Grant Fuhr was Glenn Sather's guy during the years that Edmonton won all the Stanley Cups. Moog was then traded to the Boston Bruins before this summer being traded from Boston to the Dallas Stars.
Timeout called by Detroit.
Well, Detroit takes their timeout. Each team is allowed 1 per game. And the players now just have a moment. A little strategy planning going on here for Scotty Bowman as he is deciding that you know, you're never out of it until you're out of it. They could have, the Red Wings could have a set play going on here with a play inside, and then they could get the goaltender out and never leave a hockey game, because things can happen late that you don't count on.
Well, tonight you don't want to see it if it does happen, because it would be the Red Wings performing the last-minute heroics. The faceoff will come in the Dallas zone to the left of goaltender Andy Moog. It gives them an opportunity to empty their net. They put Vince Riendo on the bench in favor of an extra attacker. When the attacking team does have a faceoff in the opposition zone with about this much time remaining, a little over a minute, you trail by 2 goals. This is a pretty usual thing to see.
And people say that are new to hockey, well, why do that? Why take your goalie out when that net's empty? Well, what do you have to lose? That's the reason they do it. They like to keep more pressure inside the Dallas zone here, but the Detroit net is empty. Stars working for it, and they do take the draw. Here's Coffey with the puck at the point. Back to Shepard. He fires. Save made by Moog. Rebound is caught. Andy Moog got his glove hand up and made the grab.
Much like an onside kick team for football, when they put their sure-handed players out on the field, Bob Gainey has put his sure-handed and tight-checking players, the guys he can count on, out on the ice to counter this. Neil Broughton, Shane Churla, Mike McPhee, Mark Tenorti, the big captain. Also on the ice, Grant Ledyard. Veteran players who have been in this situation before, all trying to let Andy Moog get a good view of the puck, and then don't let the Red Wings get any second chances.
Faceoffs are so important late in games in situations like these, and this third period is the only period in which the Stars have outgunned the Red Wings in the faceoff department. Dallas has taken 9 draws while Detroit has won 7. But coming into the third period, it was 19 faceoffs won by Detroit and 14 for Dallas. So we'll see who wins this one here as Keith Primo lines up for the draw against Mike McPhee. McPhee gets the draw, works it to the corner. Stars have possession. They try to clear the zone. It doesn't go out. Coffey keeps it in. 50 seconds to go. Here's a bouncing puck in the corner and a high, well, the net has come off. The net has become dislodged and play is stopped. And we'll have another face-off and another opportunity for either team to get possession with just 48 seconds left to go in the third period.
A win worth 2 points for the Dallas Stars. A tie in this business worth 1. A loss, of course, worth no points. 84 regular season games between now and the start of the playoffs, and if you're one of the top 8 teams in the conference, you will go to the 1994 Stanley Cup playoffs. The road begins tonight, the inaugural regular season opener at Reunion Arena, and Dallas 48 seconds away from a win.
Face off again to the right of Moog. Red Wings eventually control the draw. Here's Yzerman with the puck. Stick handles to the side of the net. Swept away by Moog. Taken behind the goal by Yzerman. He takes a swing at Johnson trying to clear it and gets possession. Yzerman back to the point for Coffey. Outside the line. Gilchrist working it loose. The net is empty. In comes McPhee on his backhand. Passes it. And it ends up all the way outside the zone. Boy. Great scoring opportunities there as Broughton found himself with the puck on his stick on the left wing side and couldn't pull the trigger. Pretty good defense in a scrambling mode play there by the Detroit Red Wings.
Well, the boys were trying to set up Bratz for the hat trick. He has a pair of goals tonight, and they just couldn't quite get him the puck. I think McPhee passed up a chance, and Brent Gilchrist passed up a chance. Well, you got an opportunity to get one of your guys a hat trick. That's one of the other reasons Neil Broughton's on the ice now. You really try and do that. The puck comes loose at center. McPhee leads the charge down the right wing. His off wing steps by Coffey, throws it across to Gilchrist. He tries to hit Broughton in the middle of the ice, but the puck goes off of his stick and back out to center ice. What a game for Neil Broughton, scoring the first goal as a Dallas Star. Only fitting that all-time leading scorer of this team opens the scoring here in the Lone Star State.
They are standing here at Reunion Arena as the final seconds count down. 10 seconds left. Andy Moog makes a save. Coffey back at center ice. Over to Fedorov. 3 seconds. 2 seconds left. 1 second left. The Stars claim the opener. The Dallas Stars. Brand new city. A brand new team. And they make a lot of people happy here tonight as they beat the Red Wings 6-4. Sellout crowd. Everybody standing. And Dallas is 1 win in the win column, while Detroit loses their first of the season. And what a way to start this year in this brand new hockey town.
Outstanding, gentlemen, outstanding.
Back with more in a moment on the Dallas Stars Hockey Network. Well, tonight, as we mentioned, a 6-4 victory, and Neil Broughton came up with a couple of goals tonight. That makes now 798 points in his career. Big night back on the blue line. Grant Ledyard a goal and an assist, and the Stars coming up with a fine victory here this evening in front of a sellout crowd at Reunion Arena. Mike Fornes and Ralph Strangis with you once again. I can't imagine a better way for this franchise to start this inaugural season here in this building tonight. I don't think you could have scripted it any better.
No, and this night had a little something for everybody, Mike. I mean, there was fireworks and festival to open the game. Then there was fireworks on the ice as the Dallas Stars came out flying, and they went ahead and never looked back. They got a 2-goal lead over the Detroit Red Wings. They held that 2-goal lead all the way to the wire and then outlegged the Red Wings 6-4. It was a terrific opening night. The Dallas Stars are out to prove something this year, Mike. They're out to prove that they're a better team than the team that played the last 30 games of the season last year. Good step tonight.
Detroit was in it all the way, but the Stars were the better club in this contest, and that's, again, a terrific way to start the season. This club should have a full head of steam headed to Toronto on Thursday night. So that's the story here tonight as the Stars win it 6-4 before a sellout crowd. Mike Fornes for Ralph Strangis saying thanks for watching. So long, everybody.